Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you my favorites. There are no misses this month, but I am going to update you on lots of things. I will talk to you about my red lipstick, so stay tuned. But I will also be sharing with you, finally, my vlog camera and a skincare update at the very end of this video. So first, I'm very excited to share with you my favorite pick of July. This is a home fragrance by Diptyque. It is the Tomas Maier Palm Beach candle, and I absolutely love the styling of this beautiful candle. First off, it's not clear, it's black, and it's a matte color. It's so beautiful when it's lit up at night. There's a translucency to it, so it shines gorgeously. The black and white is just ultra chic, and the fragrance is really soft and really subtle. So I've explained before that the reason why I love Diptyque candles is because I have a very poor sense of smell. I lost the majority of my sense of smell when I had bronchopneumonia as a child, so I can't smell very well. And so I need really strong candles and fragrances, otherwise I smell nothing. So I'm glad to say I can still smell Palm Beach. It's not overwhelming like some people find Bay, but I think that the Palm Beach has more of that summer feel because it's light and refreshing. Now for personal fragrance, I'm obsessed with carrying around perfume these days. It's not something that I used to do, but the older I get, the more I am conscious of the way that I smell around others. So I've been trying to wear a fragrance every day, along with deodorant, of course. So I've been wearing the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue a lot. My best friend Tammy has worn this for probably a decade now, but I just love that it's really light. It's still feminine, but it's not too citrusy or bright. So I highly recommend it if you're looking for a universally flattering summer fragrance. I've also been testing out Dolce & Gabbana nail polish. This is the color Light Blue to match the fragrance. It's a little bit more turquoise than the light blue in the packaging of the fragrance, but I do think that D&G polish is really well done. I'll go ahead and post swatches of this particular color on the blog soon. I've been really loving blues this summer. It perks up my mood and it gets quite a lot of compliments whenever I stop by a beauty counter. Now for false lashes. I wore these in my Tokyo vlog and lots of you have asked tons of questions about them. I have worn these Shiomura lashes for years now, so if you've watched any of my Shiomura tutorials or even just the majority of my videos in the last couple years, I have definitely worn these lashes. They're one of my favorite pairs of all time, if not my favorite. And the only reason why I don't say that they're my favorite pair is because they are a little bit heavy. So I've been trying to wear lighter lashes because I'm paranoid about getting eye wrinkles. But these lashes are gorgeous. I always have at least 3 pairs on hand. Again, I must emphasize that they are very heavy lashes, heavier than velours. So if you're looking for a really comfortable eyelash, this style is not for you. But they are gorgeous. They look beautiful when paired with a dramatic lip or eye. So I highly recommend them. Alright. Now for the lips. Today I am wearing the Laura Mercier Lip Parfait Creamy Color Balm in Sweet Guava. I keep wanting to call them color balms, but online they're listed as lip parfaits. So nobody seems to use the whole name, but these lipsticks, no matter the case, are amazing in every way. So I've seen questions on Instagram like, are they really creamy, or do they really not make your lips peel? And yes, for 25 bucks, these are the most amazing lipsticks on the market. So thank you, Laura Mercier, for creating a lipstick that even those who have super sensitive lips like me can wear comfortably. So they're really rich, really creamy. They have a melting texture. So when I apply them to my lips, they kind of melt. So it becomes really soft and malleable. And I did not even wear a lip liner today. So that's amazing news because most lipsticks don't look good without lip liner, especially when they're this soft. But I love how lustrous it looks. It looks like a liquid lipstick, except it doesn't dry out my lips, and they actually wear for quite a long time. So I love how glossy they are without a lip gloss on top. On the other hand, I rekindled my love for Tom Ford's Spanish Pink while in Tokyo. I took this with me, and normally I don't wear this when my lips are super dry because this is a satin finish lipstick, but oh my goodness, Tom Ford Spanish Pink, you are perfect. I can't rave about this enough. It's the perfect everyday pink for me. It's just a little bit paler than I would normally prefer to wear, so it's not an exact my lips but better shade. It's more like the perfect slightly nude pink beige. If you have really tan skin or dark skin, it's the perfect pink nude. So I highly recommend this. Unfortunately, Tom Ford's lipsticks are even more expensive now. They're $52 per piece, but I still think it's worth the money because they are a completely different feel from the Laura Mercier. Whether you're on a budget or not, you absolutely need at least a couple of these. But when it comes to Tom Ford lipsticks, I highly recommend his matte red Ruby Rush or his original lip color in Spanish Pink. So definitely give these lipsticks a try. I'm obsessed with lip color these days. I love, 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 love lipstick. Okay, now for eyeshadow. I've been wearing Makeup Forever a lot because I love their new artist reformulated eyeshadows. However, my favorite eyeshadow for the last 2 months has been Burberry's Wet Dry Glow Shadow in number 3 Shell. This is the perfect everyday eyeshadow for me. It's brightening. I'm wearing it under my lower lash line today, and I think that this is so gorgeous dry or wet. It's very, very intense when wet, not quite as intense as Optic White, which I've reviewed and discussed before, but Shell has that soft pinky peach pearlescence that I think is so quintessentially summer. I think Burberry's Glow Shadows below NARS dual intensity eyeshadows out of the water. It's not even a competition. They truly are some of the very best eyeshadows on the market. Okay, so now for an unexpected product. This is the Lancome Brow Expert Pencil, and this is an ultra precise pencil. It reminds me a lot of Anastasia's Brow Wiz, except better. And the reason I say that is because the last Brow Wiz that I bought about a year ago was really dry and really flaky. It just looked too harsh when I was out in natural sunlight, which is when your makeup will look the most harsh, but it should still look good. So what I like about this particular Lancome formula is that there's a little bit more wax. It's not quite as powdery, and it is a little bit more waxy in feel than my favorite Clé de Peau pencil. But what I love is the blonde color. Even though I have dark hair, it still defines and shapes my brows beautifully. So I highly recommend this particular pencil. I'm not a huge fan of this synthetic brush. It does grab any excess product and remove it, but I think for really fine brows like mine, this is kind of not very nice because it doesn't really distribute color evenly. I would much prefer a traditional spoolie. However, the formula from the wear to the ease of application of this particular Brow Expert pencil has really surprised me, and I think Lancome is coming out with great new products. And just as a teaser, I am testing one of their new skincare products that is super impressive. So I can't wait to share that with you guys in a couple weeks. Okay, so now let's get chatty about filming. I've always been scared to vlog because I didn't want the quality to look bad, and I hate watching vlogs when the camera is so shaky. It gives me a headache to watch the vlog. So before I left to Tokyo, I purchased this camera. This is the Canon G7x, and it is the vlogging camera. I asked my friend Heart of That's Heart if she recommended it, and because she gave it 2 thumbs up, I decided to try it. I think it's an awesome vlogging camera if you're looking to start a YouTube channel but you're on a budget and you don't know how to use a DSLR. This is a great camera to try. I think that it is functional, it is practical, it's somewhat inexpensive compared to a DSLR, and I think the quality in these little point and shoots has improved vastly since 2010 and 2011 when I had a couple Canons and Nikons. So even if you're not looking to vlog or take video, if you want a good selfie cam, definitely check this one out because it is very user-friendly. Now for skincare. I know a lot of you have been asking for skincare updates because my skin is looking better again. Yay! Overall, my skin has been looking and feeling good. It's not as dehydrated anymore. And so I'm going to start with Sunday Riley because I know a lot of you wanted some Sunday Riley updates. I'm still using the Luna oil every other night or so, but right now, because I had been focusing on rehydrating my skin, I've been using the Flora Hydroactive Cellular Face Oil, and this is for very dry skin and for fighting wrinkles. I don't have wrinkles, but I do have very dry skin, so I love this. It smells of roses. It says there's nourishing Russian, Turkish, and Bulgarian red roses. Some people don't like the way this smells, but I think it has that really saturated rose scent, kind of like 3 dozen roses all at once. So if you're very sensitive to fragrance, this might be overwhelming for you, but like I mentioned, I have a bad nose, so this smells wonderful to me. I really enjoy putting this on, and I've actually actually been using this with the SK2 RNA Power Radical New Age Face Cream, and I use this at night or during the day. Basically, I think Flora is all that in a bag of chips, so I give it 2 thumbs up. I've also been using from Sunday Riley the Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser. I mentioned this before, but I didn't review it because I wasn't sure how I felt about the cleanser. It does say it's for normal to oily skin, and I do think that's fairly accurate. It's better if you have normal to oily skin. I have normal to dry skin, and I can still use it fine. I just prefer to use it after a cleansing oil, after I've taken off my makeup, and I don't like to use it in the morning. I actually use a cleansing milk in the morning these days. However, I do think that the Sunday Riley Ceramic Slip Cleanser does minimize pores. I noticed that right away, but as a warning for those with normal to dry skin, you have to apply a toner and your serum and your essences immediately after using this cleanser, otherwise it will dry your skin out. I do think it is worth the price tag. I do think it has great innovative texture, so this is another Sunday Riley winner from me. I haven't tried anything from her line that I really don't like other than her makeup. I think her makeup is really subpar compared to her skincare, but I'm a huge fan of Sunday Riley skincare, so definitely pick up samples at Sephora if you can. Now for the SK2, we'll go back to the RNA products. I personally find that the RNA Power Cream is very similar to the Stem Power, except a little bit more milky, a little bit creamier. I think it absorbs a hint slower, but I prefer that because I have dry skin. Now for the Radical New Age Essence. This is the product that I thought was the standout. After first application, I was super happy, really impressed, because the texture has changed completely. Again, it feels more milky, more creamy. It has a silkier formula, but without the silicones. As you can see, it's more like an essence and less like a serum. And I'm just gonna put this on my hands because I don't want to waste it. It has such a soothing, nourishing texture, and I feel that my skin just drinks it in. So I think SK2 did a fabulous job of updating their anti-aging formula. My favorite SK2 product at the moment, though, is actually the Midnight Miracle Essence. This is the Patera spray, and I showed the regular one in the clear bottle in my travel vlog as well when I was in the airplane, but I think this one is better because it's hotter where I live now. It's more refreshing because there's that little tingle. I love the minty fresh feel, especially when I'm super sweaty and I need a refresher. Plus, I use this to set my makeup. As many of you know, I absolutely adore powder, but I think as I age, as my skin becomes more and more easily prone to dehydration, I like a more luminous, dewy skin look. So moisture sprays come in really handy for me, but I don't like using plain water, so I have noticed that this makes my skin look and feel more hydrated, more comfortable. And finally, that's a wrap for my July favorites. I tried to keep this super short, but I don't think I succeeded. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the content and it answered any questions that you guys may have had. Bo is starting to pant because it's hot since I turned the air conditioner off, so I should get going. But thanks always for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye!